quick intermission. Oh, okay, I'm back. So that reading I just did, that was confirmed. I just got a phone call. I was like, oh wow, okay. Yeah, mental health day, personal space, everybody to their corners. Right, 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 right. That's interesting. That's real interesting. Okay, guys, so I figured out what I'm going to do in terms of a giveaway, right? Um, so I created a divine feminine goddess necklace with goddess pendant. It is long enough. I'm going to restring it, experimentation stages. Um, it is long enough to where it will hang at the sacral, like I'm average height, right? And so if you're about average height, give or take an inch or two, this will hang right at the sacral chakra. If you are shorter than average height, then you'll have to like shorten it a little bit or something like that. And if you're taller than that, it'll still be in the right vicinity, but it won't be like, you know what I mean? But it's very long, like very, very long. So this is what I've decided to do since the majority of my base is female. Figured this would be appropriate. I'm even debating making it changing the class so it could be worn as a belly chain, like waist beads, or as a necklace, an either or sort of design. We'll see. But if you're interested in the goddess necklace, like, share, subscribe, go over to Instagram, let me know you've done the same thing. Tell me you're interested. I'm going to post an image and we're going to go from there. I'm going to do this for the remainder of the month of March. At the 31st of March, I will let you know who the winners are. Say, I want that goddess necklace. You know what I mean? I like, share, subscribe, do all that fun shit. Take screenshots. Prove it to me. Prove it. Prove it. All right. But that's if you're interested. It's beautiful. Thank you. I will be making another one that'll be available for purchase later on the Etsy shop. But for right now, I figure I would give my wonderful subscribers, my wonderful soul fam, an opportunity to simply have it. Yeah. Mother has been so kind to me. All right. Let's do this. We just gonna see. We just gonna see. I will post on the community page how to, get yourself signed up. For those of you who have already been subscribed, you can go over to the other platforms, follow, like, whatever over there, and that'll put you in the running for this giveaway. And that way you won't miss out. All right, Holy Spirit, what message do you have? Ooh, authority. Today's the 4th. That's a 4. I'm digging it. Fo. Fo. Ooh. Another. Oh, I said 4 and heart chakra comes up. Look at that. 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 That we're gonna see partner. Okay, thank you for the partnerships and alliances. I'm like, that just seems opposite energies. I don't know. I don't know. Like they don't even seem like they work together. Like, and here we are with partnerships and alliances, right? The three for me represents Trinity energy. Not to mention, we are in the third month. Um, right. There's a balance. Spirit is asking you to take. You see this energy here? When you see the Star of David, that's the easiest way, or of describing what this is, or the tetrahedron. Um, you should look at it as the masculine principle and the feminine principle coming into harmony and balance. Right. And so, for those of us who have been all up in the masculine energy because we've had to be, we had to be, right? You just, yeah. You say, hold my halo. Hold my halo. Fuck out of here. Somebody said, put some respect on my name. I'm not kidding. Like, yo, somebody like, I'm chosen. I'm a elect, right? Because the 44, like that is high vibe and shit. We not even playing with that. That is, so you had to step in this shit, right? You put your foot down. And in that process, you created this sort of blockage here, right? You've been standing in such authority and such power as this pillar for so long, right? It really, for some, that heart chakra. If you don't hear that scene from the Grinch, like after his heart shrank and the Who children made it beat and grow, it's like that. They want you to release the valve. You can bring balance to these two things. You can maintain your authority. You can maintain your control and still be loving and still be compassionate. I'm guilty as fuck of this. I mean, I don't even come across compassionate no more. I really am. I do. I have a fuck to give. I'm just selective about where I give it. Um, so this resonates with me wholeheartedly, y'all. I'm right here with you. You know, there's a balance needed. You gotta sit down with yourself and say, self. See how all the colors are here? All those colors here. Because look, spirit got it. And that's the thing about it. You are not alone. But you know this. But it's deeper than that because it's like spirit is with you. They're always with you. And so you can drop the exterior, I'm just going to say resting bitch face. I'm talking to self too. Trust me. And I really do try to smile a whole lot more. I be like, But you know how it get when you be in your thoughts, and your thoughts make your face and they go together because you're not a doll, like, spirit got you. That they gonna let you know immediately that if you come into contact with anybody who might have an ulterior motive, meaning they might have something up that sleeve, right? You will be made aware. And it's okay. And you'll be able to lovingly dismiss their ass and continue forward, still standing in your complete power and authority. But you know what I mean? It's just something about your energetic field that you could benefit from just by allowing spirit to take the lead. Yeah, you got the respect on your name. You did. You got it. You look. You're good. See them pillars? You're good. You're good. Good. Nobody will like. This is thou shalt not try me. A mood, right? We got it. Now let's try. Thou shalt love me. A mood. I am open to the possibility. Balance. Balance. Bring the Libran aspect, meaning just using tarot, right? Aries, Libra, right? Um, just by pure default. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. We'll be moving into Aries season in a couple weeks now, all right? Right. Right. Right after the full moon, we'll be heading right into Aries season. Right. So they want you to bring harmony. You know, anybody who just studies the judicial system, no matter what country it is, like sometimes you hear about cases or da 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 da, and the circumstances are so whatever that you hope that the judge or jury shows compassion, right? And that's this sort of neutral energy I see coming forward, this compassion, this sort of radiant luminosity that you can both be loving and stern, compassionate yet firm. See the square, the foundation? This is harmony and balance of a high level. This isn't child's play. This isn't arbitrary. This is a continence. This is your disposition. This is how one moves about and conducts oneself. Hey, Maggie May. Right. It's allowing your soul's truth to show. And it is both, it is just vibrant. It feels spring like. It's refreshing to have people who are truly this balanced, who are wise yet cheerful, courageous yet full of the word gaiety is really coming out in the truest sense of the word, just happy. This to me is giving off real like I heard billionaire vibes because if you've ever met a billionaire, they are the chillest fucking people you'll ever be in a room with. Life's good, and it's not just about the money, it's about what it took to get there and the balance required to maintain it. See the lines, everything is in its place, right? See the circle? Right. It really is giving me like real boss energy, but high vibe boss energy. Nothing arbitrary. Like true leaders have this sort of aura, this sort of presence. Agreed. I like the way you put that. Agreed. Let us look further. Time, right. Right. This is that walling off energy we were picking up on in the authority and the hands folded across the chest, blocking the heart chakra. That is because of the emotional losses that have been experienced in the course of a lifetime. But in the grand scheme of things, it's just all part of the whole growth process. With new beginnings right there. Free yourself from that. There's a whole bit of opportunity, a whole world of it. Allow the past to be. There's still a guardedness that'll always be there, but it won't be a blockage, if you will. You got some experience on you now. You got to remember, if it ain't for you, it's not in your life. And it's just that simple. If it's not in your life, it was never for you. We don't have to fight to hold on to things that are truly for us, do we? No. You may feel some type of way about it, but that's more of an ego, sort of feel some type of way. People come and go, just like the transits over our heads. It was never a loss, it was a lesson. No matter who or what, it was just a lesson. Many that you will experience on the many journeys you will go on. You're going to see very clearly, that some connections do stand the test of time. This reminds me of like the hash marks that you see, like when people are like, I don't know, stranded in jail. You see them in movies and cartoons and things, like on how many days went by, like hash marks. There are people who have been there. But some of these people, I gotta tell you though, it's like they're holding on for a purpose. You need to ask yourselves, what is that purpose? Because some folks is just trying to trauma bond you. They want to, you know, try to pull on your heartstrings. We've been together or we've known each other. You know what I mean? But honestly, would you really miss these people if they weren't there? Think about it. When you're not around them, do you really think about them? Do you really pause and go, oh, this would be so much better with such and such? Or do you feel free the moment you're away from these people, these places, these things? Think about that. These people are, some of them are just real. I'm getting energetic leeches so bad. So bad. Like, oh, you know who they are in your life. They just want to pull, they just want to siphon. You got to remember, there are so many light bodies in the night sky, right? But there's a lot of darkness in between them, a lot of space, a lot of void, black holes you can't see with the naked eye. They just suck in the light. Some of these people are just black holes. Literally. But they do it in a spiritual sense. Oh Lord, where is it? Bear with me. Okay. Mm-hmm. They want your energy. They want to just be in your force field. These people definitely feel your absence. Like they feel that shit. Mm. See, it's the energy. They feel it when you're not there. I saw the wand in her hand. Everywhere you go, you have an impact. You're inspirational. The vibe is something you dictate. And so, going back to this whole authority and heart chakra thing, if you're in control of the vibe and energy that you're putting out, right? Let's put out something other than I've been hurt before. I can't help it. Emotional laws, authority, and heart chakra. You know what I mean? Like, let's not project that. Let us instead put out open to infinite harmonious possibilities, open to loving and, again, harmonious endeavors, open to experience all the variations of high vibrational love in all sorts of partnerships and alliances. How about we claim authority in that work, in that way? We claim that our heart chakras are open and that we release ourselves from the concept of an emotional loss. Because we don't lose people, we lose bodies. But spirit is always there. Repurpose, the energy is always there. So we have to shift how we perceive what we call an emotional loss. It's an old paradigm. Close that door. Look. Look what's on the bottom. Look at that harmony. Look at that beautiful chemistry. The Merkaba. It's the same image. 2-dimension, 3-dimension. Time to transmute. Time to really create. Let us manifest. Using, again, beautiful Aries energy. When I did the reading earlier, I don't know why I was stuck on Thursday, but I was looking at Thursday. Today is Friday. Whew. I feel so much better about that. Because I'm like, it didn't feel like a crazy transit day, although there was a lot of communication, a lot of chatter from people. Yeah. Let us look at these new beginnings. It feels like infinite with that Ace of Wands. I don't know if I want these 4 cards. That look like a lot of cards. Wow. Now that's pretty cool. I wasn't going to take them, but I'm going to take them. We got the 3 of Cups to the 4 of Cups, right? To the Ace of Cups, to the 10 of Pentacles. Right? I feel like I'm about to talk to a masculine. Not the masculine aspect of self. No. I am talking to a masculine right now. This is someone, right, who's only recently come into a stance of appreciation of the stability of a partnership, of a loving connection, and what it brings, and the power and strength of having someone in your corner. So I feel as though this masculine, right, felt as though they would be taking an emotional loss. They would be taking some sort of meaning, my boys, my girls, my whatevers, right? The party life, the good time, the merriment, that would be over. That they would have to sacrifice one for the other, right? And so they have been rejecting this concept of a divine love, i.e. that Ace of Cups shit. Right. But something has happened here. Because they closed this door, right? Because there's infinite possibilities out here. Ace of Wands, right? Now, all of a sudden, they're seeing it for what it is. The bridging and budding of progeny for some, all sorts of creative projects and endeavors, a different sense of community and family, a type of loyalty. No longer bored with the idea. Interesting. Someone has had a heart chakra awakening. Spirit, remember that portal? That 222222, which was a 3, that Trinity energy. I've been working. Spirit been working on putting in overtime. Whooping somebody ass with a divine shillelagh stick. It's like they let somebody see a glimpse of their future together. And what it would take. Yeah. Let's hear it for the boys. Let's give them. And they've been fighting with this. Look, seriously, but look. They've been fighting with this. See the Fool card right there? They have really, really resisted this for quite some time. This idea of, giving whatever. Their time, their effort, their energy. For some, this is even, ooh. Whoever this is, they never really wanted children. They didn't. They was really content living in the moment is the best way of putting this. And it's not in a low vibrational sense. You know, life is simpler when you only got to think about you and your homies. Really. And that's what this person is coming out of. With this eye, and I mean third eye, this eye opening. Mm. Like spirit must have straight showed somebody. This who you supposed to be with. I'm sorry. I'm not though, because it's funny. Because they do, like, if you ask, they will fucking show you. Showed you in a dream, huh? Look who come out sideways, the Empress. But again, remember, we've pulled a lot of energy, a lot of different storylines, or at least two, three, maybe, that I can think of since we started this particular reading. And we were talking about the Aries, the Libra connection, right? Right. They need you to put more juice, passion, and energy into this feminine aspect of self, right? Seriously, loving, nurturing, right? Because right now it's just kind of idle, sitting neutral. But this is going back, I did one before. We were talking about fluidity, the sacral energy, right? Creation, abundance. But yeah, I'm getting so much. It's okay. Remember, for those of us who have been living in our masculine principle because we needed to, it's okay to start to feed the feminine again, to allow her to come out of the idle state that she's been in. And for others, going back, oh, that's three storylines, right? Because we got the masculine too. Um, yeah, this masculine is now ready. I don't know if the feminine's ready though, because she kind of in this neutral position over this Ace of Wands right here. And so I don't know how receptive she may be to this, anything other than, legacy that's, assets, foundations, and shit like that. This one is feeling like they ready for some heirs. Yeah, I do. I feel like somebody asked the divine to show them who they're supposed to be with. They got a very clear answer, and now this person's coming on their damn pony to apologize, right? And put some work in. And they coming to you, but they had to do some work. They had a major lesson to learn. Spirit been whooping that ass. I'm not joking. Spirit has been whooping ass. Um, because this is real. This emotional loss energy going. This is just for this masculine. They took some sort of loss. Let's see what it was. Possibly the opportunity with this Empress. Look, now we got three aces out this bitch. What's missing? The truth. The Ace of Swords. Tell me more about this. Wow. Look, exactly. Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, right? We see the Ten of Pentacles here, right? Like this person about shit on themselves in terms of their own future, their legacy and opportunity with their divine match, like with a divine love, because the Ace of Cups is what it is. Right. Like, I don't know if some time has passed or whatever for this masculine who I'm talking to, but they feel this. Like, they. And if this person, right, doesn't come out of this neutral position and starts to put some energy, they will really feel this. Although the everything is fine version of this came out. So I feel like the divine allowed them to experience what it would be like if you close that door and move the fuck on. Like, just, nigga, what? Nigga, who? Nigga, what? Nigga, who? Get your dough, get your, like, you hit them with the mill, like, just saying, just saying. Yeah. Feel like there was some sort of spin out because of this. Like, it really caused a massive shift within this person. And we're not going to avoid how these numbers like come out. Look, remember the other day I did a read and I said, if you're seeing 434, 334, 443, something like that, those combination, this is for you. And now look what we have again. We have 444. We have 333. Okay, so they're not playing with these numbers. Not to mention we got 10, 10, 10. Right? Like there was a complete spiraling effect. Like this was felt. Like seriously felt. This is what needs to be discussed. This is for this masculine who's been, trying to block out, but they can't. Because the divine's all up in this. Angels and the divine, they all up in this shit. They not even playing with somebody. And it's like, really, I'm definitely getting that. Like somebody was like, oh, okay. So, sorry, whoever this masculine is, they want to air you out a little bit. Um, it's like this feminine energy, right? She pulled back her energy. This is why she's neutral here. She stopped giving any energy. She allowed you to do whatever you wanted, right? You wanted to go cavort, be with the homies. For real, you you took this for granted here, right? So again, I'm getting, see the hand coming in as you drop the cup. It was never wasted. Somebody just, the divine took that cup back. She took her cup back, started to siphon her energy back, channel it into her own abundance. While this one over here is losing out on opportunities left and right, which I feel are recoverable because the everything is fine version of the Ten of Swords is out here, but this is a ricochet. Like, this is a reason why this is happening. It all comes back to one central pin. All points come back to this central pin, the central point. This is interesting. So I feel like this masculine has been tasked by the divine to be like, you better be from Missouri. You better show somebody. But there's just, it's a lot of ace energy. And so it's new, I'm not seeing necessarily longevity, although I see the Ten of Pentacles, but I've seen that achieved here and lost here because the Empress brings in the abundance. You got to clear the Empress stage before you get to the Emperor. And so in this sort of divine pairing, the flow of abundance can be greatly can be offset if the harmony between these two, whether principalities within one person or opposing energies in a connection, harmony is definitely needed. Balance is needed. Otherwise, again, there's this spiral effect that happens when your emotions, no matter personal or somebody else's, um, become off. And this is what they're experiencing, a reversal of fortune because of this blockage that they encounter. Wow. Now this person is trying to figure out, right? They're in their headspace on how to heal this. Again, they understand where it's coming from, right? They see it right here, Queen of Cups. They understand there's an emotional blockage, right? Again, looking again at this masculine, right? But here's the problem. Right behind him is the devil. You can't fool the divine. And so you can't, in essence, try to manipulate someone's emotions, trying to harness the energy of the feminine for your own personal gain. That's not how this works. This is not good energy. I'm pulling from the bottom, but at the same that it's really not good energy. And just listening to the dryer and whatnot, the spin out is real. Like the you're gonna take so many unnecessary losses if you come towards this neutral energy any way but correct. Now, mind you, both of these high vibrational beings have the capacity, just like anybody, to act within their light or their dark. Mind you, she's in a neutral position. We started this reading by talking about anyone who has had to live in their masculine because it was required. Doesn't mean that's your natural state. This is probably your natural state. I don't know if they really I don't know if the masculine is truly aware of how dark she can truly get. And I'm not advocating for that, but there's a sense of naivety here. It's reciprocal, right? So what you give them, they will give you. Be careful. It's a spiritual thing. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's pick these up. That was interesting. I thought so. Hmm. Give me one. All right. Honor how I want to feel. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. I like that. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. This is very Aries energy, okay? Again, we're in the season of Pisces, Moon in Aries. I honor how I want to feel, right? So do something about it. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Again, co creating with spirit, right? That Trinity energy. This is again tapping into the manifestation, that sacral energy. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Have no shame about what it is you want. especially if it's not hurting nobody. That third eye. Somebody really got out and awakened. The universe supports you right now. I want you to know that about what you want, what you desire, how you feel. Like you have their full support. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Light and love. You can find me across the internet under Intuitive Downloads 19 at gmail.com, which is the email if you want to book. That's how you do that. Everything else is Intuitive Downloads. That's Etsy, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You can still find me under Busy Bee Digital. That's busy with a Z. Let's see, Twitter, Gab underscore Blabs underscore Tarot. And I will be making a post in the community board once again about how you can enter to win this beautiful sacred goddess necklace. Yes, invoke your sexy baby. Yes. Bye.